Hello children, welcome to the class. So in our last class you all know that we have done till question number D, and I have given you few home assignment. I hope you people have done it. Now in today's session I'll be starting with the question number F of page number 69, Kirti's shopping list. We are continuing the same thing. Okay, so the question number F state that he bought a gourd of weight 4 whole 3 by 4 kg, and it costs, so you have to find the cost of 4 whole 3 by 4 kg of weight of gourd. So let us first of all find out what is the cost of 1 kg gourd. It is 8 rupees, right? So we can write cost of 1 kg gourd is equal to rupees 8. If the cost of 1 kg gourd is rupees 8, then, so let me change the place of this. Okay, so if the cost of 1 kg gourd is rupees 8, then what is the cost of, then cost of 4 whole 3 by 4 kg gourd is equal to rupees 8 into, if I convert this 4 whole 3 by 4 into its improper fraction, what I'll get, 4 4 is 16, 16 plus 3 is 19 by 4. Yes, 19 by 4. I have already explained you how to convert this mixed fraction into an improper fraction, so you will use the logic, that those logic. Okay, 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Now 2 into 19 is equal to rupees 38. So the cost of 4 whole 3 by 4 kg gourd is 38. Alright, so I'll explain you in another method also. Let us do that one. Okay, so 4 cost of 4 kg gourd is equal to, as you know that cost of 1 kg is rupees 8, so 4 8 is rupees 32 for 4 kg only. If I have to find for the cost of 3 by 4 kg, I'll split this 4 whole 3 by 4. What I did, I will find the cost of 4 kg first of all, then I'll find the cost of 3 by 4 kg. It is 3 by 4 into 8, 4 2 is 8, it is 6. So if I add this two value, then I'll be getting 32 plus 6, which is rupees 38. So we get 38 in both the case. So you can split the value like this. If you don't want to convert this mixed fraction into the improper fraction, you can do this in method also. Okay, whichever you feel easy, you can do that part. Okay, now in number G, look at the shopping list in Kirti's hand. How much will she save to pay? How much will she have to pay to buy all of this? Okay, so there is a list. Okay, it is given here. Potato is 2 whole 1 by 4 kg, carrot it is 3 whole 1 by 4 kg, and gourd it is 1 whole 1 by 2 kg. So what is the price per kg, that you have to write first? The price per kg of potato, as you can see in the list, it is 10. Per kg it is 10. And for carrot, it is 3 whole 1 by 4 kg she has bought, but what is the cost of 1 kg? It is 16. So let us write 16 here. And the gourd, just now we have wrote that value, it is 8. Yes, price is rupees 10 here per kg, per 16 for carrot, and per rupees 8 for gourd. Now what is the total price for all of this, and what is the total price, that we have to calculate. So for 2 whole 1 by 4 kg, what amount she has to pay? For 2 whole 1 by 4, it is 4 to the 8, 9 by 4. So 9 by 4 into 10, 2 to the 4, 2 5 the 10, it is 45 divided by 2. So we are getting this in a fractional form, so let us convert this into decimal form. 2 to the 4, 2 to the 4, 1.0, 2 5 the 10. So it is rupees 22.5 she has to pay altogether for 2 whole 1 by 4 kg. So it is 22.5. So cost of 1 kg potato was rupees 10. For 2 whole 1 by 4 kg it is 22.5. Okay, now the cost of 1 kg carrot is rupees 16. Now if she buys 3 whole 1 by 4 kg, then if I convert this into mixed fraction, I'll get 4 3 is 12, 12 plus 1, 13 by 4. Now if I get the value of 3 whole 1 by 4 kg, it will be 13 by 4 into 16 because 1 kg carrot is 16, then what will be the cost of 13 by 4 kg or 3 whole 1 by 4? That we have to find out. 4 ones are 4, 4 fours are 16, 13 fours is 4 threes are 12, 4 ones are 4, 5. It is 52 rupees. So that for 3 whole 1 by 4 kg, she has to pay rupees 50, rupees 52, isn't it? So 52.0 I can write. Now for the cost of 1 kg gourd is rupees 8, then what is the cost of 1 whole 1 by that is 1.5 kg. So cost of 1 kg is 8, then the cost of 1 whole 1 by 2 will be equal to 3 by 2 kg. That means 1 whole 1 by 2 kg means it is 3 by 2 kg. So for the 3 by 2 kg, she has to pay rupees 12. Okay, so 8 plus 4 you can say it is rupees 12. Now what total amount she has to pay? What total amount she has to pay? Let us find out. So if I add this one by one, I'll be getting point here 50. 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6, 2 plus 5 is 7, 7 plus 1 is 8. So altogether rupees 86.50 she has to pay the amount. Okay, so I hope you people have understood. I've already discussed in the previous class also for different amount of weight for kg, amount of different vegetables whatever she is buying. We have calculated that for half kg, for 2 kg, for 3 kg we have calculated. So even in the same basis I have done here, and total price which she has to pay is rupees 86.50 for this list. Okay, so this is the way of doing. I hope you people have understood this. Let us now solve the practice time which is in page number 70. Okay, the topic is Rahman's journey. Rahman journey. So Rahman has to travel 1 whole 1 by 4 kilometer every day to reach school. Okay, Rahman has to travel 1 whole 1 by 4 kilometer every day to reach the school. Okay, he doesn't have a bus over there. So he has to walk every day. All right. Now, not only to reach the school, to return back also he has to travel the same distance, 1 whole 1 by 4. So what distance does he travel to go school and come back home? That we have to find out. Okay, so let us write. This is a word problem, so a statement should be written. I want you all to do this in your school copy. So let us write like this. Solution: distance traveled by Rahman, distance travel by Rahman. Sorry, it is not Rahman, it is Rahim. Okay, whatever the name is, it is not that very important, but the thing which we are doing, instead of Rahim you can write Kabir also, instead of Rahim you can write Pratik also, your choice, right? So distance traveled by Rahim, only the thing is your value should not get changed. Okay, so distance traveled by Rahim to reach school is equal to 1 whole 1 by 4 kilometer. If I convert this into the improper fraction, can I write as 4 ones are 4, 4 plus 1, 5 by 4 kilometer, isn't it? Not only to reach school, to reach home from school, he has to travel the same distance. So similarly, distance traveled by Rahim to get back home is equal to 5 by 4 kilometer. Again, the same distance he has to cover. So what is the total distance he is covering every day? So total distance Rahim cover every day, that is to reach school from home and to reach back home from the school, is equal to 5 by 4 plus 5 by 4 kilometer, isn't it? So if I add this, so you know when you have the same denominator, that is this two, the same denominator, you can write 1 4 over there in the denominator and add the numerator So when you add this, 5 plus 5, 10 by 4 right? So it is, let us write the unit also. Whenever we are finding the distance, kilometer, meter, those units should be mentioned out there. Okay, so 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. It is 5 by 2 kilometer. The value, if I calculate this in a mixed fraction, 2 2s are 4. It is 2 whole 1 by 2 kilometer. Okay, so this is the way of finding. So to go back home and to travel to school, every day he is traveling 2 whole 1 by 2 kilometer or 5 by 2 kilometer. Okay, so for to reach school from home, he is traveling 1 whole 1 by 4 kilometer, that is 5 by 4 kilometer. And to get back home from the school, he is again traveling 5 by 4 kilometer. So if I add this two value, I get 5 by 2 kilometer, which means it is 2 whole 1 by 2 kilometer. That means every day he is traveling this kilometer every day to reach home and to travel back home, to travel school. All right, so I hope you people have understood this. So this is the way of doing. Okay, moving forward to the next question. In your book you can see in page number 70 what coins. It is from the practice time only. So Lata bought a pencil and a pen for 7.5 rupees. Now Lata, she went to the shop and she bought pencil and pen for 7.5 rupees altogether. Now she gave rupees 10 to the shopkeeper and the shopkeeper returned back how much rupees? 2 money in half and quarter rupees. So your job is to find what are the coins she got back. Okay, so let us write. Lata bought pencil or you can write simply cost of pencil and a pen is equal to rupees 7.5. 7.5 can be written like this, or it can be written as 7.5. I request you all to write this in this form because this will help you to solve the problem in a better manner. Okay, so it is 7.5 I can write. So it is rupees 7.5. 7.5 means 0.5, isn't it? 1 is the whole and half. If I have to represent half, then it can be written as 0.5 or 1 by 2. So 0.5 is doing the same thing. Now she gave rupees 10 to the shopkeeper. Okay, money she gave to shopkeeper. Shopkeeper is equal to rupees 10. If she is giving rupees 10, you know that yes, you have dealt like this kind of situation. Whenever you are giving some you are giving some extra amount to the shopkeeper, of course they will give some extra return money back. Now 7.5 was the cost and she gave rupees 10. Now what amount shopkeeper is giving back? Shopkeeper should return how much? Total cost, how much amount she has paid? 10. And what was the total cost? 7.5. If I subtract this to 10 and 7.5, it will be, so it has to give 1. It will be 10 minus 5 is 5, then 9 minus 7 here is 2. So 2.5, that is 2 rupees 50 paise should be returned back to Lata. Now your job is, they have not asked this question to us in the question. Just read this properly. The shopkeeper gave back money in half and quarter rupees. He did not return in 2.5. Of course he has to return 2.5, but half in the form of half and quarter rupees he has returned to the Lata. Now your job is to find, now your homework is to find in what form Lata got the coin. In what form? Okay, so in what form he is actually shopkeeper is actually returning the money, half and quarter rupees. Now in what form, how many, in what form there are possibilities that shopkeeper has written, that you have to find is your home assignment. Okay, so I hope you have understood the above sums. The questions are very easy. All right, so do this in your copy and kindly solve this work and do submit me. Okay, so this much for today. See you in the next class. Till then, stay safe and healthy. Thank you everyone.